Well, we have some new badges. Those are going to be changing the game, changing the meta, I think, a little bit. We're giving you loadouts this year, so you can create whatever badges you want, and then if you have a different player or just a different situation, you're playing in a different context, you can create a second loadout.
The Staples Center downtown. And David.
Thank you, Kevin.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram and Williamson. The forwards. Monte Graham is out there with MP. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Clippers, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Mann in at the 3 slot. Of course, there have been some early surprise teams. Some have fallen by the wayside, but some are for real.
Right, Kevin, and that's one of the most exciting parts of the season. You know, some teams get out of the gates really strong, but the long course of an 82-game regular season wears, and then the flaws become exposed. So the real contenders, those that consistently compete at a high level, they are the teams that we know will be there after 82 games.
4 on the clock. MP dishes to Williamson. George with the defensive effort. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Pass to Mann. George with no one around. Hands it from downtown. George has got 5 points so far.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
Here's MP. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
The drive by MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
To the right side. Plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
On the wing, MP. Zubac defending. On the wing, MP. 9 points last game.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's MP following the score by Reggie Jackson. Now MP. And that one, good.
Well, not to be denied, right? Jonas Valanciunas takes a hit and still finishes through contact.
Clippers leading by 5. Jackson passes to Mann. In the corner, George with it. And the 3 off target. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
MP against Jackson. Here's Williamson, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting, relentless down low.
To the middle, here's Zubac. Pelicans with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Zubac against MP. And that one is good.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Out to the right wing, all alone. And the jumper falls for him. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Checking into
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got MP. Hart is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Marshall in at the power forward position.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And here's MP for three. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers trail by 6. And here's Winslow. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Upside, Batum. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. MP against Bledsoe. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Winslow wide open. He fires. Los Angeles with another miss. Pelicans leading by 6. MP passes to Hart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft. Not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Marcus Morris comes in for Justice Winslow. Mans checked in for Johnson. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jackson down low. Valanciunas is there. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Jackson.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. Shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Shots good by Ibaka.
Well, you love Serge Ibaka's shot selection, especially inside where he's so efficient.
Here's MP. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here's MP. He's got 6. Valanciunas, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by MP. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson passes to Zubac. 24 seconds left here in the second. Here's Ibaka. Zubac trying to break loose. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Jackson.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Williamson finds MP. Back to Williamson. And he comes up with the deuce. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That one, no good. And so it's New Orleans. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Serge Ibaka has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The guard spot's filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
It's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And the shot goes down.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Got that one up quick. 12 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They host the Kings.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 9 points for Reggie Jackson.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked, confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one. And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Zubac kicks to Jackson. Man passes to Ibaka. The shot that time, not on target. MP outside. Inside, here's Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Pelicans on top, up by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Josh Hart. Zion Williamson is out there with MP. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Pass to man. And it's off from three-point range.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. Outside Jackson. And there's the pass to man. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th assist in the game. MP right side. The feed to Valanciunas. From down in the low post. It goes. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Williamson. Hart the pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Marshall can't hit. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Man, going inside.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is adjustment. He's looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
So for the Pelicans, Ingram comes in for Marshall. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Hart. The drive by MP. Puts it up from 17. They get it back. Valanciunas kicks it out to MP. Back to Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Floats it up for Williamson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Devontae Graham.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
2 minutes.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And everything coming together for Zion offensively. He has been unreal tonight.
MP against Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Graham dishes to MP. Down low, Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Boy, what a game it's been for Jonas Valanciunas. It hasn't mattered what the defense has thrown at him. He's continued to deliver on the offensive end.
George against MP. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
The drive by MP. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 8. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
To the paint, here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
First personal foul.
Here's New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Number 24, 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Jackson in the corner. That 3 off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by MP. Shoots it. And right on target with the swish.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. He takes it in. It falls. And now an 11-point New Orleans lead.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll...
Hi, MP. Another solid game. Well done.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I'd like to say I'm honored that you thought of me, Candace.
I know you're not.
What's going on, Candace?
Hey, good to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Oh, yeah, of course. Look, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Honestly, you are the only person. Well, first of all, it ain't true, Candace. It's just not true.
Okay, that's 100% clear.
Hey, look, like I said, I just wanted to get you the right story.
I am Gemini, Superfly, fly guy.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, I'll see you later.
I don't plan, just show up. Ayo, God don't get what you can. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Then she mad at the crib, got a
Welcome to Concha Del Mar Guest Services. Enjoy the ship and have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day.
Backcourt violation.
Alright, here we go, fellas. Oh, he a baby. He a baby. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, he a baby. Okay, well, am I sliding? What are you? Oh, fuck me, man. Okay. He's fucking ass, yeah. Dude, why am I like the latest fuck? This is the late as a bitch. I think. Okay, I'm not in control. Bro, I can't. My nigga, I can't move. Alright, bro, I'm cutting soon.